Alright, guys, we are live here on the NWS Network, and, well, first off, it has been a little bit since I've been on here, and I've been focusing a whole lot on the shooters and been focusing on the revolution. I haven't really done a whole lot on here.
Again, well, first off,
hold on one second. Okay, I took care of that problem. So, mainly what I've done on here recently is talk about, rather controversial discussions. And in this one, some of these things that society has done, or some people of society have done, are really making my head hurt and making me lose brain cells. So, a while back, I want to say, give or take a month, roughly, give or take, I had seen something that people were trying to affiliate pedophilia with the LGBT community. And trying to get pedophilia to be accepted. And I blew a gasket, as surely so. But I got a message from a personal friend of mine, if I could pull it up real quick. Because I had posted something saying, so I'm hearing that this is a thing. It was, okay, no, it wasn't even a month. It was about 2 weeks ago, actually. My apologies for that. Wait, no. No, it was over a month ago, roughly. Because I posted something saying, because someone posted on Instagram that I'm honestly happy that the LGBT Foundation is finally speaking out for pedosexual rights, and the picture was the LGBT flag, and then love is gender and age blind. I don't need to explain what pedophilia is to you guys. You guys know, should know by now. And I posted something pretty disgusted. Pissed the fuck off like anyone normal would be. And I got a message from my friend who is part of the LGBT community saying, just wanted to tell you, as someone who tries to be up to date on the LGBT activism, that post is bullshit. It was made by people who want to troll the LGBT community by trying to conflate homosexuality with pedophilia. And it, in no uncertain terms, does not represent the direction of the LGBT community and its activism. If nothing else, LGBT people are fighting to protect consenting adults and their private activities. Emphasis on consenting adults, not adults and children, and not children for the pleasure of adults. Those last two are pedophilia and are morally wrong. So after that, I was like, all right, you know what? Fair enough. The LGBT community is not surrounded by this whole thing, and I didn't really hear a whole lot about it. Until, and I'm going to give another credit where it's due to Malik X, if you end up watching this video. Thank you for sharing this video on Facebook, because now it is being brought to life once again that this is actually a thing that is going on, and through doing extensive research, or at least a little bit of research, it has been a thing for quite a while. Probably, I'm willing to bet, since gay marriage became a thing in the world. But that is besides the whole point. Let me exit out these conversations I got going on right here on Facebook. Should have had this part pulled up anyway. Actually, it'd probably be easier if I just pulled up on my phone. Malik York shared a video on Facebook and understandably pissed about the whole situation at hand. I'm going to play the video for you real quick. You can only get the audio part of it, unfortunately. Well, I mean, that's all you need from this video. Just look at this.
Most of us feel discomfort when we think about pedophiles. But just like pedophiles, we are not responsible for our feelings. We do not choose them. But we are responsible for our actions. And we must make a decision. It is our responsibility to reflect and to overcome our negative feelings about pedophiles, and to treat them with the same respect we treat other people with. We should accept that pedophiles are people who have not chosen their sexuality and who, unlike most of us, will never be able to live it out freely if they want to lead an upright life. We should accept that pedophilia is a sexual preference.
Yes, from an emotional point of view, I can kind of understand that you would want to eliminate these people from society. However, it doesn't make sense. And that's because we're talking about biology. We're talking about a sexual orientation, something that we simply cannot change. And on top of that, every day, new people are born with the same difficulty. So it's not practical to eliminate these people from society. They haven't done anything wrong.
Hey, blood's not boiling. I swear to God, it's not boiling. Okay. Let me first read this part out. That says, breaking news. Scholar says pedophilia is now a sexual orientation that should be accepted by members of society. Scholars. Scholars. Really? That's not the right word I would use. Scholars. People that are supposed to be smart and go to college because they have great academic performances. These two people have good academic performances? Are you kidding me? But that is entirely beside the point. Let me take this video, break it apart bit by bit, and then I'll share some research that I looked at. And if anyone wants in on this, then I mean, let me know. Hang on, I should probably real quick. Everything's fine. Everything is not fucking fine. Society each and every day loves to fucking just depress me more and more with its sheer stupidity. Let's see. Share the video out in case people want to watch, and on that first. Okay, let's go through this video real quick from these two individuals. You can probably tell they're of the female gender. That doesn't make a difference, though. Male gender could probably have said the same exact thing. But let's look at this one more time.
Most of us feel discomfort when we think about pedophiles.
Why do you think we think discomfort? Because it's an adult trying to have his way with a fucking with a child. What planet does anyone think this is acceptable under any circumstances? I'm willing to bet I would not be surprised in the slightest anymore. That I would not put it past anyone if people were like, "Hey, let's get necrophilia accepted next."
But just like pedophiles, we are not responsible for our feelings.
Okay. We're not responsible for our feelings. I mean, any justification, you can spin this any way you want. Any justification on pedophilia under any circumstance, you're fucked in the head. You're fucked in the head if you're trying to justify pedophilia to the society of today. Oh, it's not. Oh, well.
We do not choose them, but we're responsible for our actions.
You got one thing right. You're damn sure responsible for your actions. And you don't choose them. You don't choose them? Bullshit. People have a preference. They choose whether to be straight and like the opposite gender. They choose if they want to be homosexual, and I should have said heterosexual. My apologies for that. But people decide if they want to be homosexual and like same sex. People choose to be bisexual and go both genders. People choose in this life if, hey, I want to go and do this or this. People choose what kind of people they prefer, whether it be whites, blacks, Asians, Chinese, Japanese. They have a choice in life of what they prefer. And these pedophilia motherfuckers choose that they want to sleep with little kids. This is not something that should be accepted. And people talk about how, oh, fucking, being homosexual is completely against the Bible. And let me tell you something. First off, a lot of the Bible's verses actually play in favor for the people, meaning God loves all, no matter what, whether it's Adam and Eve or Adam and Steve or Eve and Evie, I guess. Whichever way they go, God will love you no matter what. Except if you're a pedophile. That's something that is not okay. People choose whether they want to date the same sex or date the opposite sex. It is their choice. They go through these emotions. And pedophiles go through the same emotions as well. Unfortunately, those people are human beings. They are human beings at the very end of the day. Sick, fucked up human beings. But they're human beings nonetheless. But they choose that they want to try and sleep with little kids. And that's not something that is okay in society.
And we must make a decision. It is our responsibility to reflect and to overcome our negative feelings about pedophiles and to treat them with the same respect we treat other people with.
No, the fuck we fucking do not. No, the fuck we don't. How are you going to expect us to respect those who are violating little kids who don't know anything about this? Who don't know any better? So you're saying that we should accept the fact that, oh, these people are, trying to have sex with children. That's perfect. Yeah, we need to accept that. Fuck. No. No. How is that okay in any way, shape, or form? What this is individuals using the LGBT community, and about a couple years ago, about gay marriage finally being a thing, being legal in America, and grateful for that, but they use the momentum from that to try and get pedophilia to be accepted. And this is not, no, I'm not going to live in a society where freaking pedophilia is accepted in the world. No. And thankfully, I think that the vast majority of the people in the world, or at least I hope, I would love to give society a little bit credit, but come on. This is, no. No. It is our responsibility to do that? Really? Really? No. It is one thing for those that are homophobes to accept those that are homosexual. As one thing entirely. There are some people out there who think necrophilia is not funny. Get the fuck out of here with that fucking necrophilia funny bull. No, there's nothing funny about that. There's nothing funny about necrophilia. Nothing funny about pedophilia. No. No. That's That's not okay.
We should accept that pedophiles are people who have not chosen their sexuality and who, unlike most of us, will never be able to live it out freely if they want to lead an upright life.
So you're calling this first one is calling people, adults, who are wanting to do intercourse with young children an uplifting life? Fuck! What the fuck is that? That's not a sentence that should ever be said.
We should accept that pedophilia is a sexual preference.
No, the fuck it's not. No, the fuck it is not. It's sick. It's people that are sick in the fucking head. They're sick in the fucking head, or fucking so. No, they're sick in the head. Not even gonna try to make a fucking another analogy behind it. Moving on.
Yes. From an emotional point of view, I can kind of understand that you would want to eliminate these people from society.
Emotional? Just emotional? It's common sense says it is not okay for adults to try to have sexual intercourse with children. That is not okay. Anyone with common sense, even a little bit, even a shred of common sense should know, wait, hold on, adult, like let's say 26 years of age, and child 7 years of age. They should not be in a relationship. No, one's much older. One's a grown-ass adult. Another one is a little kid. That is not okay. That is not okay. And I know people talk about, what about 18-year-olds and 60-something-year-olds? See, I don't recommend that. But that is one thing, because at that point, neither one of them are kids. Okay? They are legally adults by the law. Both of them are legally adults by the law. And that is just... They really should. They absolutely should be put away. Oh my God. But you only understand it from an emotional standpoint. It's more than an emotional standpoint. This isn't all emotion coming out. No. Don't, Scott, that reminds me of seeing this one video. It's still so fucked up that I saw this. But it reminds me of this one video of this fucking one girl giving 10 reasons why having sexual intercourse with a dog is okay. And I'm just like, fucking no! No! Why would you even want to do that? Fucking Christ. Oh, continue with this video.
However, it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense? What do you even mean it doesn't make sense? Doesn't make sense in what category does it not make sense that, oh, hey, you know what? Adults should not be with the children. That's not right. How does that sentence not make any sense? From an emotional or logical standpoint, how does that not make any fucking sense? These are scholars. I need to emphasize that these are scholars, quote unquote. Probably the biggest quote unquote I've ever used in my entire life. Does it make sense? How is that? Oh my God.
And that's because we're talking about biology.
Biology? What the fuck are you talking? Biology? How does biology even fit into this? How are you going to use biology to try to make this okay in any way, shape, or form? How dumb can you be? How idiotic can you be? And how fucking brainwashed have you become, or how much are you trying to brainwash people to try to fit biology and say, oh, this makes sense because biology, la la la. No, it doesn't work that way. There is no logical, elaborate argument that you can make to me that would make me ever think that that is okay under any circumstances. Fucking no. Because it's wrong. Wrong. Like in the opposite sex. A boy likes a girl. Nothing wrong. Like in the same sex. Boy likes boy. There's nothing wrong with that. An adult, like 35 years old, liking a child by the age of 9 years old, that is not fine. That is that's not fine under any circumstances.
Talking about a sexual orientation.
It is not a sexual orientation. It is a sick, fucked up thing. That's all it is. It's a sick, fucked up mindset.
Something that we simply cannot change.
Yes, you fucking can. You can fucking change that. There's... Maybe they can't. Maybe they can't change that, but they should fucking change it. Fucking sick freaks.
And on top of that, every day, new people are born with the same difficulty. It's not practical to eliminate these people from society. They haven't done anything wrong.
They haven't done anything wrong. That is the last sentence that is said in this minute 28 video. They have done nothing wrong. I'm going to turn my camera on for a second. Let's see. Okay, I have cameras on. Okay. Give me 1 second. Just 1 sec. Smile on my face, right? Okay. Okay. That's... They did nothing wrong. People are not born like this. They're not. Not everyone is born straight. Everyone is born gay. Not everyone is born as a pedophile. They make that choice. Yep, I've heard that too, Scott. I've heard it all. I have sadly heard it all. Okay, so after looking at that video, I decided to go ahead and do some research into that. There's a popular source called Fact Check. Fact Check, my bad, not Fact Check, my bad. But Fact Check that pointed out, that is pretty accurate, pointing out the obvious that no, the LGBT community are not adding P to them because pedophilia is wrong, which thank goodness for that. There's a few things that I'm going to look at real quick. Pedophiles about pedophilia. That says, yes, our kind will be accepted. As a this is an article from a pedophile. I'm gonna read this statement. Let me see if I can get a name real quick. That way people will not Ender Wiggin. Pedophile Ender Wiggin. Non-offending, anti-contact pedophile. I am sexually attracted to kids, but no sex with kids is wrong, so I never have and never will. Pedophile doesn't equal molester. Yet it does if you're actually sexually active. Well, you're not doing anything with kids, but you have admitted to being a pedophile, meaning you are sexually attracted to kids. That doesn't stop you from doing this. So you're a pedophile. Thank you for admitting that. As a pedophile, it is often easy to succumb to the thought that everyone hates us and that they all want to see us locked up, castrated, or dead. Well, I wonder why. I wonder why. Because you are sexually attracted to kids. Now, it could be changed. People in the world could change. Okay? That doesn't... Pedophilia is not okay. Pedophilia can get you fucking in a shit ton of fucking trouble. Okay? Don't be a fucking pedophile. After all, we can't see these kind of messages directed towards us in the comments section of every single news piece or article about pedophilia in the media and in any social media network where pedophiles may be present trying to raise awareness. If you follow this blog or my Twitter account for a significant amount of time, you will know what I'm talking about. Bring up Twitter comments. Not some nice ones. I'm not gonna read them out loud. You know, but you wonder why people do this. But you do realize that being sexually attracted to kids, I believe even in the homophobes' minds, people that are like completely against people being homophobic or homosexuals, even they are probably more offended at pedophilia and pedophiles than they are homosexuals. Because at least homosexuals know not to go after kids. That's from their eyes, not from a perspective from myself, because I'm not a homophobe. However, I am more and more convinced that the rabid foaming at the mouth haters are like the terminology, the nerve as a pedophile to call a terminology rabid foaming at the mouth haters. How about normal fucking members of society who don't want to see their kids scarred for life? How about that? Personally, I don't give a shit if you have done anything with kids or not. If you're a pedophile, you're a fucking piece of shit in my eyes. Sorry. That's just how it works. I admit, minorly, that we're facing increased awareness and understanding of what it means to be a pedophile and what it doesn't. And increasing social support for the plight of non-offending pedophiles that are committed to never acting on our attractions. Well, here's one thing. Good thing you're not. You know, I'm glad that you're not doing anything to kids, but you are still a pedophile and you admit that you are sexually attracted to kids. In my eyes, you are a problem in society. That's just the way it is. I'm not gonna read any more of this article because it's gonna make my head ache. It's gonna make my head hurt, and my head already hurts enough from reading all this. And so, you know, how the LGBT community handled, they had certain organizations, and I figured to myself, how much do you want to bet that there's some of those in the world? And sure enough, there are some in Australia, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Norway, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and the United States. Let's see, there's international ones that the IPCE. There's 2 Australian ones. There's 5 Belgiums, 2 Canadian ones, a Denmark one, a France one, a lot of Germany ones. Germany might be the one with the problem here. An Italy one, 4 ones from the Netherlands, 2 from Norway, 1 from Switzerland, 2 from the UK, and 5 from the US. I actually think there would be more in the US. Germany, you guys need to fucking look into this shit and do something with these people of society that are trying to fuck up the kids and the future of society. There was one that I looked in particular. There was 5 of them in the U.S. There's the CSC founded in 1971 in San Diego, California, by a student of Wilhelm Reich. The North American Man and Boy Love Association, the NAMBLA, that's still going on to this very day, actually. Considered to be largely defunct, I believe, if I got that word right. I might look into that one in a minute, since that's the only one that has a article about it. Pedophilia Information Society, Project Truth, one of the organizations which was expelled from the ILGA in 1994 as a pedophile organization, defunct. Assuming that means they're no longer around. Then again, it says the North American Man and Boy Love Association, the NAMBLA, is still around to this day. But this one caught my eye because of one phrase. The Rene Guyon Society, the RGS. Let's look at this. The RGS was a possibly mythical American group that is said to be advocated sexual relationships with children. It was named after Rene Guyon, a former judge who served in the Supreme Court of Thailand for 30 years and who, apart from traditional judicial work, wrote on sexual ethics in his work, The Ethics of Sexual Acts. The entity's motto is said to have been sex before 8 or else it's too late. According to sources, it was based in Beverly Hills, California. They were identified along with the NAMBLA as an organization challenging the assertion that sexual abuse is bad because of its effect on children. The motto: sex before 8 or else it's too late. So this society thinks that if after the age of 8 it's too late, most people, not a lot of people, some people do get their life taken away, unfortunately, by tragic deaths before the age of 8. But more times than not, people live past the age of 8. Just first off, because, you know, people on average live a good 60, 70, 80 years, give or take. So I don't think it's too late. I think it's too early. Now, if you put after 18 and it's never too late, it'd be better. But no, it's not like that, is it? No, sex before 8 or else it's too late. Unless, you know, secretly, amen. No, I'm not even going to do that. No. Not even going to say that. I'm shaking my head because this is a judge inspired these people to make a group promoting pedophilia. This is a judge. Does said judge, know about this? What has said judge said in his book? I'm kind of wondering now. I think whoever picked him as judge picked the wrong person. That's just me. But while we're around, let's look a little bit, at least, at the NAMBLA. It is a pedophile and pedastry advocacy organization in the United States. It works to abolish age of consent laws. This group right there, I don't need to even read anymore. Based in New York and San Francisco. Let's see. What else? Let's see. No longer holds regular national meetings. Okay. All right, they got busted early on in the 90s before I was born. Thank you. But they're still around to the present day, and they're trying to make sure that they don't get caught by the police because, hey, it's wrong. Around 1995, an undercover detective discovered that there were 1,100 people on the organization rolls. In 97, the NAMBLA was the largest group in the IPCE, an international pro-pedophile activist organization. Since then, the organization was dwindled to only a handful of people, with many members joining online pedophile networks such as Dan Pedo, Boy Chat, and Anna Belige, according to Xavier Kahn Eric, director of organizations at the anti-pedophile organization Perverted Justice. As of 2005, a newspaper report that stated that the NAMBLA was based in New York and San Francisco. Let's look at the second sentence, shall we? It works to abolish age of consent laws criminalizing adult sexual involvement with minors. We're not talking about an 18-year-old sleeping with a 17-year-old. We're not talking about that. Because, I mean, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about they're trying to stop, this organization is, or association, I should say, are trying to stop people from getting in trouble at the age of, like, let's say, 40. They're trying to make sure that 40-year-olds can sleep with little children who don't know about this whole thing. The only thing they know at that age, at like the age of 6 or 7, is that they came out of mama's belly. There's a reason why they keep it like that until they're 13. Because by the time you get in high school, it's kind of, you know, you know what? Convicted pedophiles, I would not mind if they got the death penalty, to be perfectly honest with you. I do not mind this at all. See, there was a lawsuit apparently. Look at that. A Boston couple, Robert and Barbara Curley, sued the NAMBLA for the wrongful death of their son. Apparently, the lawsuit was dropped in 2008 because one person wasn't competent to testify. And they had sued in 2000. How are you going to drop a case like that? Someone's son died because of this organization. This organization that should have at least 1,000 people, if not more, convicted in jail. Guys, this is all giving me a goddamn headache. We could do better in society than this. My faith in society drops each and every time. What's next? At this point, I'm asking, what's the next big fucked up thing that society is going to do now? Or that members of society are trying to do? Like, what can it be? What else could members of society think of? I'm curious. I'm actually curious now. You could twist this however you want. However the fuck you want. There is no rhyme or reason why pedophilia should be accepted. None whatsoever. Pedophiles. Dogs getting married to female dogs. Well, I mean, those are dogs. I'm talking about what are humans going to do next? Unless you meant to say, a female will get married to a dog, or a male human being will get married to a female dog, then already expecting that to happen now at some point. I don't know why I'm gonna do this, but if this is a thing that's already happening right now, I'll lose all faith in society. Oh, okay. Lost all faith in society. It's official. I've lost all faith in society. Nope. 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 Don't. Nope. Nope. Don't care. Nope. Why did I do? Why did I? Okay, turn this off. Turn this off. Scott, you want to find out? I'll give you the hang of it. Give me 1 second. Give me a sec, Scott. I'll give you the link, and then I'll let you find out. Look. I really should not have expected anything. I should not have expected to not see anything. Already fucked up as it is. Society is so screwed. One of us got to get in. Anybody's going to come in. Real quick.
Okay, what happened?
You know, the last thing you suggested, you said, well, when I asked you what was going to be next, the next thing will be, I guess what you meant was a human getting married to a female dog.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? That happened 8 years ago.
It did? I think I remember
Yes.
reading something about that.
Yep, it was. Yep, it happened. Yep. Apparently, it's supposedly not sexual, quote unquote. I don't care. It's happened. The man has married a dog already, so
Sounds like some sort of weirdo or something. He needs help.
Does. Well, 7.5 years ago, I should say, but. Well, I shouldn't expect anything less. But I'm going to go and wrap this up now. I've been on here long enough, and this whole thing is giving me a fucking headache. Watch this later on. Watch at the beginning, all the way through. And yeah, I don't even feel like doing an outro. Just like, bye, do better, society. Fuck you, pedophiles.